What if your life already happened? Imagine for a moment that every day, every breath, and every emotion you experience is simply part of a grand narrative already written, a script from which you can only watch, not rewrite. Today, we're diving into a mind-bending idea that challenges everything we believe about free will and the flow of time. Picture your life as an epic story with a beginning, middle, and an ending that exists whether or not you're aware of it. As you navigate through moments of joy, sorrow, and uncertainty, consider this possibility. What if much of what you do is simply following a predetermined storyline that loops and reveals itself in mysterious ways? Have you ever paused amid a hectic day and felt an inexplicable sense of familiarity, as if you have seen this moment before? That sensation, often described as déjà vu, might be more than just a curious glitch in your brain. It could be a subtle reminder that the scenes of your life are not entirely new. In this discussion, we'll explore life as though it were a movie, dissect the illusion of free will, and examine how recurring impressions like déjà vu might be clues to a pre-written script. So, buckle up and get ready to question reality as we ask, if your future is already set in stone, can you truly change your course? Imagine sitting in a dark theater, the screen flickering with memories, dreams, and moments that shaped who you are today. In this movie of life, you're not the director. You are the audience watching a performance unfold. Every scene, every twist of fate, has been carefully scripted long before you even cast your first line. Sometimes, the imagery is surreal. A quiet morning turned into chaotic encounters, unexpected laughter intermingled with tears, and moments of intense revelation that make you question, did this really happen? Just like a well-crafted film, the narrative of your life is composed of scenes that seamlessly blend dramatic turns with soft, introspective pauses. The metaphor goes even deeper. Think of the credits rolling at the end. In a movie, no matter how passionately you feel about each scene, the end is inevitable. Similarly, if our lives are pre-written, then every triumph, failure, and decision is just part of that predetermined cut. This idea invites us to reimagine what it means to truly live. Instead of laboring under the assumption that each decision you make is an act of free will, what if you're merely reenacting a timeless story? While the major plot points, those life-changing moments, appear to be carved in stone, the beauty of this perspective lies in the details. The unscripted dialogues, the spontaneous smiles, and the fleeting glances that add richness to the predetermined narrative. Even as you laugh, cry, and struggle, you are part of a larger cinematic masterpiece, one that has been unfolding even before you were aware of its grandeur. Embrace the dramatic irony of your own existence, where every unexpected scene is just another frame in a movie that was meant to be watched. Could it be that the script's director is life itself, nudging us along a beautifully destined storyboard? Let's now explore the provocative idea that free will might simply be an illusion. Picture the characters in a novel. Every word, every action, is predetermined by the author's pen. In this light, your choices, whether big or small, might be seen as mere reenactments of a plot that has already been penned. It's a concept that can feel both unsettling and strangely comforting at the same time. On one hand, it challenges the deeply held belief that we are masters of our own destinies. On the other hand, it offers a sense of relief knowing that the maze of life has a map laid out from the beginning. Many philosophers and thinkers over the centuries have pondered this enigma. From ancient determinists to modern neuroscientists, the debate continues. Are our actions the result of conscious decisions, or are they the inevitable outcomes of chemical reactions and genetic codes that were set in motion even before we took our first breath? Consider everyday instances, a missed bus, a chance encounter that leads to a lifelong friendship, or even the random decision to change your route home. Each of these moments, though wrapped in spontaneity, might have been part of an elaborate script all along. When you make what seems like a pivotal choice, pause for a moment and ask yourself, how different would the outcome really be if the scene had been written anew? The notion that free will could be a comforting narration, a story we tell ourselves to feel in control, adds an interesting twist to our understanding of life. Perhaps, just like the characters in a favorite screenplay, we are all playing roles that have already been assigned. In embracing this lens, we might find that the magic of free will is not in altering our destiny, but in the dynamic performance of living each prescribed moment with genuine passion and creativity. Have you ever experienced that uncanny moment when a place, a face, or an event sparks an overwhelming feeling of familiarity. That curious phenomenon known as déjà vu might be more than a quirky malfunction of the mind. It could be your subconscious whispering secrets from a scene you've already seen. Imagine flipping through an album of your life's movie, where certain frames are unexpectedly recycled, playing on a loop in the background of your memory. Déjà vu invites us to question time itself. Perhaps it is not time that moves strictly forward like the pages of a book, but rather a cyclical narrative where past, present, and future intricately overlap. As you encounter a situation that mirrors a previous moment, it might be the universe subtly nudging you to remember that this particular frame has already been captured in the script of your life. Science offers a glimpse into this mystery, suggesting that moments of déjà vu occur due to a brief misfiring of neurons, causing the brain to perceive a moment as both new and familiar. Yet, when viewed from the perspective of a pre-written story, these fleeting episodes take on a poetic significance. Imagine a scene where a recurring melody plays unexpectedly, stirring long-forgotten emotions. Each time you experience déjà vu, it's as if the universe is rewinding to an earlier act in your life's performance and then seamlessly integrating it into the present. These moments encourage introspection, urging us to consider that we might be living through scenes we've already witnessed. In doing so, déjà vu becomes a profound reminder that our lives might be less about random events and more about a curated storyline, one where every scene has been carefully arranged to evoke a deeper understanding of who we are and where we're headed. Taking a broader perspective, let us now consider the possibility that time does not flow in the linear fashion we've always assumed. Instead, we could be following a beautifully intricate script, one in which the beginning, middle, and end are all interwoven in an elaborate design. Just as an author meticulously plots out the arcs of their characters, imagine that your life's story has been crafted with deliberate care. Every twist of fate, every choice you believe was spontaneous, fits into a larger narrative that transcends the fleeting passage of time. In literature and film, we often see stories that are foretold by prophecy or by hidden foreshadowing, tales where the ending is revealed long before the climax. What if our lives, too, are chapters in such a tale? Each moment, whether joyous or sorrowful, is like a word in a vast, pre-written dialogue. That speaks to the essence of our existence. The beauty of this concept is that it allows us to appreciate even the mundane, as each act contributes to a masterpiece that is already complete. One might argue that if the script is already written, the need for struggle and choice diminishes. However, imagine the release and wonder of realizing that every experience, every unexpected encounter, was necessary to build the rich tapestry of your life. Even if the conclusion is predetermined, it does not detract from the vivid beauty of the unfolding scenes. Instead, it invites you to savor every moment, knowing that the entire performance has been designed to bring meaning and depth into the script that is uniquely yours. As we reach the end of our exploration, the question lingers in the air like the final chord of a symphony. If the ending is written, how would you live differently? Reflect on the journey we've embarked upon together, from envisioning life as a never-ending movie reel to challenging the very notion of free will, and even experiencing déjà vu as echoes of a past scene resurfacing. While the idea of a predetermined script might seem to strip away the thrill of choice, it also offers a liberating perspective. Accepting the possibility that our lives follow a pre-written narrative can transform the way we perceive our daily decisions. Instead of obsessing over control, we can find solace in the fact that every moment, whether joyful or challenging, is an essential part of an epic tale meant just for us. Embrace the creativity and spontaneity in each scene, savor the emotions that color your journey, and let the mystery of your story inspire you to live fully in the present. So, as the credits begin to roll on today's discussion, ask yourself one final time, in a life where every scene is destined to play out, how will you choose to shine in your own beautifully scripted story?